What is going on, everybody? All three of you, whatever, who listen to the show, Girl Blood Radio. Daniel Korea, Scott NDX. What's going on, Scott?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know why.
That was just bad.
What?
You sound like, what's going on, everybody? It's like you're trying to pick someone up at a bar.
Okay, one.
It's not enough yet.
One that would probably never happen because I don't necessarily go to bars. But two.
It sounded so bad. You don't have the practice.
Yeah, that's another reason why too. Yeah, probably. Goodness gracious, off to a roaring start here. I mean, it's
nice.
Yeah, dude. It was funny the other day. I subbed for the PE classes all week, so we were kind of piecing together a list of movies, like some of the greatest like football movies of all time. And so we were piecing things together, and it was kind of funny coming from three, including myself, three people, and then we were going to get the other PE teacher when he got back from vacation to kind of all chime in to see if we can make it like a top 10 list or something, like our March Madness tournament, since it is that time of the year. I know you don't like sports, except wrestling.
Screw you, man. I used to love watching football until I got rid of my television, and no matter what, I'll always be a baseball fan.
Yeah, you're a Mets guy.
I'm a Yankees guy too.
Okay.
Don't let the fact that I used to have. My father was a Bronx man, born and raised, spent many years there, moved to Queens because my mom is a better place to live. Overall, for him, at least. That being said, I became more of a Mets fan because it's literally a train ride from my house.
Okay. That makes sense.
You know, it's a lot easier to get to Shea Stadium, Citi Field.
Yeah.
It's easier to get to Shea Stadium.
Dude, yeah, you said Citi Field. I'm like, what are you talking? I know Shea Stadium, dude. I'm an old school fan.
It's always going to be Shea Stadium. I don't care what anyone says. So it's easier for me to get to Shea Stadium. You know, from work, I literally hop on a train, hop on another train. I'm there in half an hour.
Yeah.
You know, from my job. From home, it's maybe an hour. The Bronx? Holy shit. Doesn't mean I won't go to a Yankee game.
Yeah, well, I mean, more power to you. See, I'm one of those people who, like, I'm a loyalist. I try to I tab my teams, and that's it. Like, there's no way on God's green earth will you ever see me cheer for the 49ers, like, as a regular thing. I may cheer for them if they're playing the Broncos and I need the Broncos to lose, but it's not cheering for the Niners because I like them. Never. I'm a Raiders fan for life. I don't care if they move to freaking Vegas.
I can watch any football.
Oh, I can too. There's certain teams I absolutely disdain.
When it comes to football, I can just sit there and watch any game.
Yeah, no,
it's not a big deal. When it comes to baseball, if it doesn't involve the Yankees and the Mets, I absolutely don't give a flying fuck.
For me, baseball over the years has kind of soured on me. I think mainly in the last probably decade or so. Basically, since the time, like right around the time my grandpa was starting to fall ill, and since his passing, I've fallen out of baseball because that was his absolute love. Next to my family was baseball, and he coached for 30 plus years at the high school level himself, and he's basically my inspiration for what I do today. So it's one of those things where watching baseball is one of those things that was more of a bonding thing for he and I, and even my dad. My dad played minor. Well, I guess it's minor. Could be considered minor league. He was in he played in it used to be called the rookie leagues or Kansas City Royals. So my dad did play for a little bit, but never went anywhere with it. But so baseball is kind of a big deal in my family. It's just recent years I've fallen out of it, and once in a while I may watch it. I still cheer for the A's. The A's will always beat my team, but just can't get into it much anymore. To me, it's like it's getting slower. They're starting to do more things to the game to try to make the game go faster. Sometimes, like they tried to what is it? I heard they're implementing a new rule this year for if it goes into extra innings, they're going to start with a runner on second base.
What?
Yeah. I thought that was the dumbest thing ever.
This is stupid.
Yeah, so
baseball's not broke. You don't need to fix it.
yeah, they now they have freaking instant replay for the bang bang catches or what is it? Throwouts.
Why even have umpires anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
Just do everything with a computer.
Yeah. They have those stat tracks on the Fox or whatever the channel is, so you can have the digital strike zone.
They all do that.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean that was the one thing, and I'm stealing this whole saying basically. I think it was from it's probably what's his name, Albert Brooks bit or something, because that dude loves baseball too, and you've seen him in movies and stuff. He was in the
he was in the Scout.
The Scout, yeah. But he did a
Fraser, right?
he's what now?
Was it Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, Brendan Fraser, and yeah, that was a good movie where he gets seen and scouted from some team in Mexico. But I want to say there was
37 billion miles an hour.
Yeah, there was a bit. I want to say it was Albert Brooks who did it, saying something about baseball is one of those games where you can start a game on a Friday night and not be done till next Tuesday based on the rules. If everything went perfectly, you could continue playing all the way until next Tuesday.
So, like cricket.
It's insane to think about, but yeah, it's possible. If the teams are so evenly matched, you can literally go and play forever if that was the case with baseball. Because one team has to win. There's no ties. It's just one team has to best the other, and you can go as many innings as you need. Now I think it kind of screws it up. I mean, as much as, like I said, I don't watch nearly as much as I used to. Sometimes it's very little at all. I think
after about 10 or 12 innings, people just zone out.
It is true. That is very true. I think I've been maybe to 5 games in the last 3 years. Maybe.
That's more than I have. Probably in the last 5, I've been to 5. But that doesn't change the fact that every time I went, it didn't matter how long or how short the game was, I had a good time. Usually one with a friend or two, so we usually just bullshitted the whole way through. Even if we didn't watch the game, it was just the atmosphere of being there was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But in the end, I don't care how long a game is. I'm there to enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I get you, and that's the same thing for me too. I mean, you kind of stay in the moment, and that's another thing too. When freaking cell phones, oh my God, I don't know how many times I've seen people in the stands on cell phones at football games or whatever, and again, I'm raising my hand as I'm sitting here too because I know I'm guilty of it too, but. And it's one of those things where I try to actively not do it because you're paying good money to be there. Freaking just be there, man. That's the main problem I think I have with society as a whole is we, again, myself included, aren't present in our own lives sometimes.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I went to the U.S. Open a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that story.
I'm not even a tennis fan. But the idea of going there just is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
So I took my cell phone out every once in a while, check the time, check Instagram a bit, see if anyone texted me, which I was getting a few texts, so, had a bit of a conversation. Didn't miss any tennis, though, and I took a few photos, posted them on Instagram, then I called it a day.
Yeah,
my phone was not out the whole time because I was enjoying watching
exactly
tennis.
Dude, that's the thing I hate seeing, especially now. The worst part is when you see, like, we watch wrestling all the time. Impact Wrestling is notorious for doing this, where you got somebody who has their cell phone out and they're taking a video of the footage and the cameraman comes over their shoulder, you see them recording their video, and then it bypasses that person so that you see the person coming down the aisle. And I'm looking at it going, dude, if you're video recording something and you're there, you're looking at your tiny ass screen when the live action is right in front of you. I get you want to remember that moment, but sometimes remembering the moment from actually seeing it and living in the moment. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, and this is I guess how we're gonna maybe morph into wrestling here. Could you imagine being there for Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, the retirement match? Just hanging on every single freaking thing that happened, and
I just watched it again recently.
Just the whole idea of hanging on every thread, and at the very end when he says "I love you, I'm sorry," super kicks him. I mean, just being there, watching it here now is emotional, but being there in the moment would have been a million times more. But then you have your cell phone out and you're doing this, that, and the other thing. It would kind of almost take away the value of that. I don't know. That just to me is one of those, or even to a point where the whole thing of like Shawn Michaels wanting to face the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and he had to win the Rumble to do it, or that was the idea, is he had to win the Rumble to do it, and or I can't remember. I thought that wasn't that the way the storyline of how they were trying to do it for that year. Whatever one of the last times he had to face him, or he cost Taker the shot too in the process, or what? I can't remember what was that.
How Taker and HBK fought each other?
Yeah, eventually, because I know it was the Rumble, and I remember just the sheer Shawn Michaels on the apron and like literally having that slow motion moment of him reaching for the rope as he's falling to the floor in the Rumble match.
That might have been the Rumble the year before.
Okay, maybe that was it. It was just like,
and that's why HBK is like, no, you fucked me up, I'm gonna get revenge.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. It was the Rumble before WrestleMania 24.
And then he cost Taker the title later on, right? And so he could have the match with him one-on-one.
I don't exactly remember the storyline.
Yeah, that's the hard part, to remember all this shit, because everything gets blurred together. I know. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, it's just I couldn't imagine like trying to watch things through my cell phone. I mean, I can understand wanting to take pictures during the entrances or something like that. That's cool. That's fine. But like,
I don't even like that. It's like, dude, just enjoy the fucking show.
Yeah, it's always like I
seriously, when I'm at the show, it's literally, all right, match is over, cool. You texted me? Oh, it's just Daniel. Fuck Daniel.
Thanks.
Come on, you know, every time we texted during SummerSlam last year, it was between matches.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it was absolutely one of those things.
You texted me during the match, and I never checked my phone until the match was over because I'm at the fucking show.
Yeah, no, I don't expect you to. I just put something out there going, holy shit, whatever, this, that, and the other thing. But yeah, man, I just, even to a point, like, I feel bad because sometimes I wonder how, like, hey, I'm going to be on my phone and this, that, and the other thing, and, like, kids are growing up.
That's their fucking problem. They can't actually enjoy, the now for what it is.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, so, well, speaking of the now in professional wrestling, oh my god, dude, I know this is going to make it sound like I'm such a freaking wuss, but when I heard Daniel Bryan got medically cleared, I've never been more excited for a SmackDown in my life. I swear to God, dude, when they said that I saw it on social media, and Daniel Bryan was going to address the whole situation, I literally watched that promo and I teared up, dude. I'm so happy for the guy, because you know how much he loves the business. He loves wrestling. And I'm sitting there watching that and thinking, okay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then later in the night, yeah, he damn well better have been cleared to wrestle, because he basically could have killed himself that first night.
I thought he was.
Oh my god, dude. Let me go on my first night back as a wrestler, and I'm going to take a freaking powerbomb on the apron.
So, I'm thinking, since this felt like this was being teased, we've been talking about this for months now.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this. We predicted that this might be a possibility.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think they knew already for a while, and he's already back in condition.
Ring shape.
In the performance center. That's why he was missing for the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's
not
possible.
as active as the GM on television. So honestly, I think he's been already getting ready, and they waited to announce him being cleared in order to have that moment where, oh my God, he's cleared! Oh God, he's not!
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. And especially they do all this stuff the week after Shane got the shit beat out of him himself.
So we all know, most likely WrestleMania, Shane and D-Bry will be taking on, Steen Jericho.
Yeah, basically. Which was, I gotta point it out, this is funny. Somebody made a meme after Shane McMahon got, well, it's more of a video meme, of Shane after he got assaulted backstage by Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And it was pretty funny because it had the whole thing. It was like a little kid says, "Hey, do you want to hear the sound of a dying giraffe?" And then it plays the video of Shane McMahon going,
So now, that video, I find that grossly offensive. As I sit here laughing at it, it's still grossly offensive. Never mind.
Oh God. Yeah, that was so funny. That made me laugh so hard. but so now it's like, I don't know if you noticed, and I think it was him, but I'm not quite positive. When Shane came into the back in that moment on SmackDown 2 weeks ago now, it looked like Mike Bennett, whatever the hell you want to call him, was standing there, and then he looked like he dove and hid behind something so he wouldn't be seen on camera. I don't know if you noticed that.
I didn't really concentrate. All I know is that Shane McMahon died and sounded hilarious dying.
Yeah, so...
And then, what I liked, I follow Still Real to Us on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The wrestling meme generator of hell, it seems like. And it's like, right afterwards, it was just 3 pictures. So you're clear, right? Yeah,
Powerbomb. Dang, man. Okay, because I'm sitting here looking at it going, I heard a rumor, and I'm not quite positive here. Damn it. That sucks. Okay, it was last night. Damn it. I was thinking it was coming up this week, with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn being quote-unquote fired. I was kind of hoping that they would randomly show up at a PWG show or something as Steen and Generico.
I don't think they're going to go that far with this.
Well, they put them on the alumni page. they did that at least.
No, they're going to remember. Well, what they did have Steen and Generico. Owens and Zayn come into a house show tonight or last night.
Yeah.
Like, they jumped a house show and started cutting promos in the ring before getting pulled out. So
nice. That's cool.
So they're trying something with it.
Yeah, I'm hoping like that match should be fun.
I did like how Daniel Bryan pointed out, I got fired twice from this company. So yeah.
Oh, one of the best things I seen was somebody posted up a picture of Daniel Bryan in the ring from the speech at the beginning of the show, and it shows him, and it's from the camera angle with projecting the WrestleMania sign behind him. And the funniest part is someone typed out in the voice of Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon, "See, Gorilla, he's not ready yet. He's not ready to be cleared. He can't even point at the WrestleMania sign. Will you stop?" I was like, damn, that's funny. I said it in my head like Bobby and Gorilla. I was like, yeah, oh my God. That just made my day reading that, but I'm so happy for Daniel Bryan. I mean, I'm just, part of me I'm just hoping that they're not doing this for the limited basis, so he re-signs a contract, and then they don't clear him, so he's stuck for another year. Because that would...
I think they see that the fans want him in the ring.
Yeah.
They need him in the ring, and he wants to be in the ring. So, I guess, sign all the waivers and pray to whatever higher being you believe in.
Yeah, he's got to do. I guess the part of the stipulation is he's got to get checked, evaluated like after every time he's in the ring or something. I don't know. There's a bunch of extra stipulations I've heard.
So do you think they're going to put him in the ring for WrestleMania now?
Yes.
Looks like it's definite.
I'm from what everybody keeps saying and the rumors going around. Yes, I think that's what it's going to end up being. Is Shane and him finally coming to grips that, hey, these two guys are a pain in our asses. Let's just beat them up.
Now, do they win or lose?
That's the key question. Part of me thinks because it's going to be Daniel Bryan's first match back. Yes. Should they? Should they win? I don't know. I think it would kind of almost benefit Sammy and Kevin more if they won.
I know.
Yeah, that's the hard one because WWE has a tendency to try to do the thing that's emotionally what people want and not necessarily what's right for the story, and it sucks. So I mean, and then again, sometimes they do the exact opposite. They do everything that's maybe right for the story and basically say fuck you, fans. So I'm torn. Like, put it this way: if Brock Lesnar walks away from Mania with the title, fuck WWE. I'm serious. This will be the first time, like, in God knows how long, that I will actively be cheering for Roman Reigns. I don't like cheering for Roman Reigns, but in this case, I don't like Brock Lesnar having the belt anymore. I want to see him go home and just play ball. And somehow I just randomly scrolled on Facebook and I came across a freaking barbed wire rope match between Terry Funk and Sabu.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's pretty. I happened to randomly stop as I was talking, and then the video started playing, and I'm like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!"
It's also the reason why you never saw another barbed wire death match in ECW again.
Quite possibly, more than likely. Yeah.
No, Heyman legitimately said that.
Yeah, that was. God, what is? I don't know what show this is. I don't know which official show it was on. Huh.
Oh God, it was a pay-per-view. It wasn't Barely Legal, was it? No, Barely Legal was their first pay-per-view. That's where he won the title, that triple threat between him, Stevie, and Raven.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you which one it is, but yeah, man, it's just funny that this happened to be come up on my feed when I was scrolling through here and talking about wrestling. But
well, I can't really look it up because I don't have space.
Well, that's okay.
Born to be Wired.
Born to be Wired, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, not really. I mean, Born to be Wired kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well, Born to be Wild, Born to be Wired. Yeah, works. Pun.
Ooh.
But, shit, man. I can't believe Mania is, like, freaking 2 weeks, like, basically 2 weeks away, man.
Sorry, I just found a list.
Uh-oh.
From WhatCulture.com, WWE 10 Most Extreme ECW Matches.
Ooh, that's a fun one. All right, yeah, well, let's talk about that, and then we'll wait more Mania stuff for next week, I guess. Because
we have plenty of show too.
Yeah.
Oh, page not found, page not existing. I guess it must have been like a video that they're trying to do. The number 10 is Ian Rotten versus Axel Rotten from Hardcore Heaven, July 1st, 95. Can you tell me what match that is?
No. Because I don't really know all that much about original ECW.
This one you should know, though, the Taipei Death Match.
Oh, I have heard of that one, okay.
Oh, you haven't actually seen it?
No.
Okay, so Taipei Deathmatch is literally You take your taped fists.
Oh, that's the one they put in broken glass.
Yes.
Okay.
They break glass bottles into a bucket, and then you just start smothering your fist in glass, and then you fucking go at it.
Yeah, that was like what they did at the what was the Kumite in or whatever it was in was it Kickboxer? No, what the fuck movie was that one? Or Bloodsport. Whatever, one of them. Whatever the one. Yeah, no, it was I think it was Kickboxer because that's the one that Batista was in the remake.
The Kickboxer, I think, ended with the Taipei death match. Bloodsport ended in the Kumite with the curved board.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm thinking. I'm yeah.
And then, Trump Van Damme goes,
Yeah, I'm thinking of Kickboxer because I know they redid it with Batista, and that was at the very end. I remember they stuck their hands in the broken glass.
They also redid it in Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh, gosh.
Where Charlie Sheen's character, Topper Holly, I believe it was. And he used gummy bears.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
It's hilarious. You should watch those. Have you not watched either of those films either?
Which one, the Hot Shots or?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen those.
Okay, have you ever watched Airplane?
Yes, it's been a long time, but
okay.
yes.
All right, it's in the vein of those spoofs where it's pretty much like you take a topic and you spoof the topic, right?
Yeah.
So the first one spoofed Top Gun.
Okay.
A very good Top Gun spoof. Amazing. The second one spoofed, the beginning was the whole Taipei deathmatch style from that, but in the end, it spoofed Rambo.
Okay, nice.
It even has like a joke, more deaths than Rambo and Terminator combined or some shit like that.
Nice.
Oh shit, that's wrong.
For what he's replying to. Yeah, I just posted a meme somebody had made. It says how to cure insomnia, and a kid's reading a book, and then opened it up, and it says watch Randy Orton matches.
Alright, so from another 95 match, Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Psicosis, November 95. The Mexican death match. I think they took that shit outside, just, whole lot of shit going on. It's actually really good wrestling. If you haven't watched it, that's the reason why WCW went hours.
Yeah. Okay.
And Lucha Libre became a thing in the States. Outside of Texas. Oh, shit. Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck versus the Public Enemy from Hardcore TV of 94, I guess. I don't remember that one at all. I mean, if you said, oh, God. This one you might remember. Buell McGillicuddy versus Bill Alfonso. Fonzie spends 5 minutes bleeding all of his blood.
Good lord.
Yeah, he gets busted open and he gets... I don't know if he bladed wrong or if it's just like, I got very thin skin and the whole scalp decided to slowly come off. It was a lot.
Yeah, I vaguely remember hearing about that one too. I may have seen a clip of Fonzie bleeding like a slick pig. That's, crazy to think about, though.
Yeah, this one, okay. Taz versus Bam Bam Bigelow, Heatwave 98. Oh, God, that was a great show in general, if you ever watched Heatwave 98. That also has Sabu and RVD versus Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki on it. The former Hakushi, the human kamikaze.
Okay.
God, that name would get so much shit these days.
Which one? The
Japanese guy, the human kamikaze.
I remember them calling. Didn't they say something along that lines with Hakushi? Yeah, Hakushi. That was his nickname, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it was for the other his original whatever ECW name. But I was like, I remember them calling him that in WWE.
Yes. No, oh man, I always liked Jinsei Shinzaki. His look just was so iconic with all the fucking, kanji just all over his body like that. Yeah. There's just something very intimidating about a man who would do that to themselves, even if it's just makeup. Yeah. No? Yeah. It's crazy to sit there and go, okay, That dude has a weird amount of dedication I don't have.
Except for when it's Tensei. It just looked weird.
That didn't work for him because it's not like, dude, you're a fat white dude that's 6'7".
And
okay?
we know you as Prince Albert.
We know you as Albert. Shave your back. Your back. Come on, dude. I remember when you had pierced nipples.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not fooling anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Come out looking like the Shredder met Abdullah. Or the Sultan, I bet. The Sultan.
The Sultan, huh?
Rikishi's first gimmick back.
That's funny. Yeah, that
from being one of the head shrinkers. And then weird rapping Rikishi Fatu guy. Yeah, weird times, man. So yeah, this one's most infamous because of their previous match. Bam Bam Bigelow did a back slam while Taz was on him, and they went through the ring.
Oh, okay, I do remember that. I do remember seeing that clip.
Taz was on his back, and they did the same stunt, but they did it on the ramp.
Okay,
Bigelow slowly crawls out, and then a minute later, Taz stands up all defiant and shit, and he's just like, "Oh my God, it's Michael Myers!"
Yeah, I remember seeing that clip. So.
Oh shit, dude. Okay, I'm gonna send you this link. These are matches you just should watch. As someone who has the network, shut up and watch these matches.
Okay. I have to shut up and.
Let's see what else we have on this list. Oh, Eddie Guerrero versus Dean Malenko. You put most of these on here. Just watch them.
Yeah, hopefully they have them on there. I heard, again, side note, I heard they put up some WCW Thunders up there on the network now finally, too.
They had a lot of hardcore TV already on the network, so you should be able to find most of these, especially the ECW pay-per-view ones.
Okay.
You should be able to do this. I don't know about this one. Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka, ECW on TNN, December 31st, 1999. That's when Tanaka and Awesome were just trading the ECW World Heavyweight Championship between each other. But yeah, those two guys beat the fuck out of each other.
Okay.
Dudley Boys versus Spike and Balls, Hardcore TV, July 5th, 1999. That's probably one of the many lighting Balls Mahoney on fire stunts because, Balls Mahoney was lit on fire. I miss Balls Mahoney.
Yeah, it's funny you say you may bring up Balls Mahoney. Somebody posted up a thing, and all it was a steel chair, and it says, "Who's the first wrestler you think of when you see a steel chair?"
Balls Mahoney.
That was my reaction too.
Now, if it's a steel chair that said, "This is going to hurt," I'm going to probably drop a little tear.
No, it just was a regular old steel chair.
Still. Jerry Lynn versus Rob Van Dam, Hardcore Heaven 99. Again, you just watch any of their matches.
Yeah.
They really worked well together. And no shock, number one being Sabu versus Terry Funk barbed wire match. Yeah, even they didn't even go that far in some of the Japanese barbed wire matches. This was just over the top at times.
Yeah, it's It from what I've seen, like I said, on the little Facebook video here, yeah, that looked like it's gonna get pretty brutal.
It was. You haven't seen it?
No.
Jesus Christ, man! Get on that shit.
Yeah, I was not a big ECW guy right at the beginning. I mean, I may have watched a little bit here and there. Because it just happened to be on like right after freaking Roller Jam. I swear to God, dude, I actually watched that Roller Jam on TNN.
Yeah, so did I. Me and my father actually really enjoyed it, even though we're like at points like that guy's just standing there with, yeah, this is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
When did this become pro wrestling?
Yeah, I've always been under the impression that roller derby was exactly that.
Not real roller derby.
Yeah, well, that was the only thing I had to go off of, and then when my Brian, his niece started doing roller derby, I was like, wait, I thought that shit was fake, like kind of to a point where that's like stage like wrestling, and they're like, no, not at all, it's legit. I'm like, well, they fucking lied to me on television. God damn it.
yeah, I mean, even I knew that was like, eventually, when I saw the ECW guys, I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah, I didn't think anything. I was always under the impression it was just kind of like how, I mean, it was like all like staged and stuff. Okay, cool, whatever. But no, that's it. Roller derby is freaking legit, man. There's some badasses in that sport.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man. So yeah, okay. I will make sure I try to watch some of those things on this list then, and hopefully I'll be. I already typed in Taipei Deathmatch too, so make sure on a YouTube thing to find that one.
Why would you watch on YouTube when you have the network?
Is the Taipei Deathmatch actually on there? I guess, hopefully.
Why don't you check?
Because that means I would have to like turn everything on, and I have everything off at the moment. Or you know what? I can look from my phone.
On your computer now?
I don't have it open on my computer. I do it on my phone. Hang on, let me look on my phone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to go look for it for you.
I'd never bring up the WWE Network on my computer. It's very slow.
If I can actually... Oh, I can't... Fuck, I forgot I have, like, only half my letters.
What the hell? Oh yeah, that's right. Your thing is all screwy. You have no E's, right?
I have no E's, no spaces. Well, I can actually get the space if I stop it and like go back and forth, and eventually it'll register. And threes don't register either. Oh shit! First thing, finish of Axel Rotten versus Ian Rotten Taipei Deathmatch. It's just a bloody fucking Ian Rotten. I mean Axel. Yeah, Ian. Oh shit! Literally, I looked up Ian Rotten. That's the first fucking thing.
My goodness gracious. I can't believe that's actually on here. Yeah, I see it now.
Why not? It's part of ECW's legacy. They have the footage. People want to watch ECW.
That is true.
Why wouldn't they have that on here? That's stupid not having that on here. It's on Hardcore Heaven 95, and lo and behold, there it is.
Alright, well I guess I'm going to have to watch it.
Yes, you are. It's not loading though. It's just like I just see a picture of Ian Rotten. That's never a good thing.
Yeah, you're kind of like, you're going to watch it, and then you're going to write a freaking essay.
I want 400 words!
Oh, man, that's freaking crazy. But, yeah, man, I'll try to watch some of these things. It's funny, because, like, even to a point where, like, every now and again...
Sandman versus Cactus Jack in a world title match. I think this is when Sandman actually cracks Mick Foley in the head with a frying pan a few times.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. And it ends with Public Enemy versus the Gangstas.
Did we get the infamous music playing throughout the entire fucking thing?
Well, it ain't gonna be good music, unfortunately.
Dude, just freaking,
the WWE's version of their music.
Yeah, New Jack's music the whole freaking time. Oh my god, dude! I will never understand that. Like, why did they decide to just? Hey, we're gonna turn.
You know what? No one should ever get beaten to a fucking soundtrack, and New Jack's gonna kick your ass to a fucking soundtrack. It's that simple.
I just think people were afraid to tell New Jack no.
Well, that too. He didn't know what to stab people.
Yeah. Oh, good lord.
I'm looking at Axel Rotten right now. Like, holy shit, he was thin back then. Now, granted, he wasn't really thin, but compared to what he was by the time he died, he was thin back then.
Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's funny because every now and again I get something in my head and I'll go look up like best matches of whatever. Like especially now my nephew's getting into wrestling a little bit, and I typed in like here's the thing. If he
I don't even know why this match has a referee. The referee should just be outside cowering in the corner. Poor Bill Alfonso actually has to ref this thing.
But no, dude, my nephew gets like when he starts watching stuff with me because he loves John Cena, man. He's a big John Cena fan, and so, yeah, he was away with Cena how I was with Hogan. I mean, that's basically how it goes. But
there's a lot of adults like Hogan though.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of adults kind of dislike Cena.
At that time, patriotism was much more accepted in those days.
True. But
And we're
Oh gosh, but no. What I've been trying to do now is like I try to look up like stuff of like John Cena's like world title wins or something like that, or some of his better matches where I know he wins, because I've literally had matches where he sit here and watch something with me, and like when Cena faced Nakamura beat Cena. My nephew cried. And so it's like, God, I don't need a repeat of that every single time, because more recently Cena's been losing more often in big matches than he's been winning.
I know, and I appreciate that.
So it's one of those things where it's like I have to make sure I go back and find the matches that I can watch with him where Cena wins and he can be super excited and not necessarily.
Well, teach your nephew that not everyone wins.
And that is definitely what. Yeah. Definitely what I have been.
They don't do that with their own children or in schools anymore.
Yeah, no, that is definitely what I have been doing with him. And like even the last the Fastlane pay-per-view when Cena was in the match and AJ Styles wound up pinning. I can't remember who he pinned at the very end, or who gave up or whatever. Who did Styles officially beat?
Oh shit, I don't recall.
But so what ended up?
Probably Ziggler. I mean, when does Ziggler?
I don't know. But what ended up happening was the match ended abruptly, and my nephew was like, "What happened?" And I go, "Well, AJ won," and he goes, "Huh?" Like I had to explain to him that with all those guys in the match, only one person had to lose. So technically, Cena didn't win, but he didn't get pinned either. So, and he's like, "That's weird."
He didn't lose.
Yeah, he was like, "That's weird," and then walked out of the room. It was like, "It's over. I'm done."
Yeah, kids.
But no, it's fun. Like he's starting to get into it. Like it's not like an every week thing to watch wrestling. He's got figures. He does stuff. He's got a ring and stuff. He plays with figures.
No, even I have a John Cena figure.
I do too, because they were gifts given to me by my nephew for my Christmas presents. He gave me it.
I took it away from a kid at work one time, and he never came back and got it, and it sat in the office for like 3 years. So I'm just like, okay.
It's mine now. No, I legit have a Cena and a Rock figure.
A few times.
Yeah, I legit have a Cena and a Rock figure.
A burning hammer.
Oh god. Oh, dude. Speaking of dangerous fucking moves, did you watch NXT? Not this week, but the previous week, where it was freaking Pete Dunne defending the UK title against Adam Cole, baby.
I saw it. I don't quite recall it offhand right now.
Okay. I swear to God, every now and again, I see a move that makes me go, "Oh shit," and makes me flip out. Like, how in the hell did this guy actually, one, pull this off, or two, survive it? And Adam Cole lifted up Pete Dunne like he was gonna put him in a suplex position kind of thing. And you know how they usually, like Pete Dunne will let the guy go and he flips and lands on his back, right?
Yeah, the Xbox.
Yeah. Or you've seen Styles or Roderick Strong throw the guy up the Oshikoroshi, where he tosses him up from the fireman's carry position to landing on the knee.
So you talking about the knee, dropping the guy head first on the knee?
Oh my God, the brainbuster on the knee! Holy fuck! I don't recall seeing that.
Yes, he did that twice in the this week's match against fucking Chris Hero.
I didn't. That's the only one I didn't watch. I got up to that point before I had to leave today, and I fucking didn't watch that match.
Shit, man, he does that twice to Hero's fat ass.
I was like, I literally lost my shit when I saw that. I had to go back because they didn't replay it. I'm like, okay, let's go back here. Let me see this. Dude, he legitimately is like a friggin' stiff as a goddamn board, top of his head into his knee.
How do you think Aleister Black lost his first match? He got hit with that on the outside.
God, why don't I remember that?
In the fucking Fatal 4-Way, and he rolled him in, and, Gargano took advantage.
Why don't I fucking remember that?
Shit, Adam Cole's been using that for a while now, too. Where have you been?
Oh my god, I marked the fuck out the other day watching it. I was like, holy shit. Oh man, how the fuck have I missed that?
Seriously, baby! How have you been missing that?
I don't know. Goddamn.
I'm sitting here watching the Taipei deathmatch on mute right now.
God, jeez.
And just a guy in the crowd just like, oh my god, this shit's happening in front of me. Don't bleed on me. Don't bleed on me. Don't bleed on me.
Oh god, dude, I've filmed matches where it was just a fucking blood fest, and yeah, I had to get new shoes after one of those matches.
Yeah, I burned a well, I didn't burn, but I got rid of a pair of pants that Raven blood on once. I was like, nope.
Yeah, no, I swear to God, dude,
I'm not getting hepatitis through this.
Yeah, in the moment, I had no idea. Like, I'm sitting there filming All Pro Wrestling. You probably remember it from Beyond the Mat, right? So I was filming there in the infamous garage, which is basically just a warehouse where you basically could fit maybe 20 to 40 people inside it with the ring. And so I had like no room to move, like ever going around filming. And oh my god, dude, just I want to say it was a guy named Kafu, and I can't remember who the other guy was in. It might have been JJ Perez or something, but blood everywhere, dude, just everywhere. And at the end of the night, after we're done filming, I go outside and just to get some fresh air because we finished, and I look down at my shoes, and my shoes, which were like white and gray, are just fucking like splatters of red all over it. And I'm like, oh god, there go my shoes. Thank God they weren't new. God, man. Which is funny because you actually, Kafu had an FCW chance there for a little bit, and then he got let go. And JJ Perez, if that's the guy I'm thinking it was who was in that match with him, you know him as the infamous Mr. Wrestling number 4 who got bitched at on our show previously, way back when, by Steve Corino.
I remember Steve Corino being on the show. I don't remember him being bitched at or bitching at anyone.
Yeah, he bitched about the fact that he didn't bestow that name upon that guy, so he was pissed that he was using the gimmick.
Because he was still Mr. Wrestling 3 at the time, wasn't he?
He was, yeah, I think he was still doing that, yeah, over with the Ring of Honor.
And now he's a trainer in the fucking, WWE.
Dude, it's amazing to see how many guys that from the indies are making a name for themselves in the E, whether it be behind the scenes or in front of the camera. I mean, fucking Scrap Iron Adam Pearce.
Which we've now seen a few times on television.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, which is kind of... Yeah, it's kind of fun. I mean, we've gotten to see some of the in the reality shows. We've gotten to see Sarah Mato, Sarah Del Rey. Yeah, dude, yeah, it's really cool to see these guys now and coming out, and I mean, even to a point, going back to the WCW guys. I mean, you got the Regals. I mean, he was a WWE guy there too for a while. But the Fit Finleys, the same thing as Regal, but like the Norman Smileys. I mean, Norman.
Well, how about just a guy who's never wrestled in E, Robbie Brookside?
Yeah, that's a name that most people wouldn't know, but he's big in the UK and Europe. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. I mean, Shawn Michaels is down there from time to time now too, which is great. So you're getting that expertise as well. Granted, I don't know where he's at officially yet. But you did hear about the Jeremy Borash getting signed to WWE, correct?
I honestly thought he was announced. I had to go back and make sure he wasn't announcing 205 Live for a second there.
No.
The ring announcer for it.
Oh, jeez. Because
it sounded like him for a minute there. I was like, no, is it? No, okay, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
But I mean,
I honestly think he'll be coming in with EC3 when EC3's fired. Was it EC3 fired this week?
He was just fired this week. Yeah.
All right, so we know who's going to be debuting after Takeover.
Yeah.
Debuting at Takeover.
Yeah, dude. I mean, in all honesty, I know they're gonna keep EC3 in NXT, which is unfortunate because I think he could go to the main roster and be fine. But
yeah, You know what? Get that WWE fandom behind you. You get that momentum going. And when you come to the main roster, everyone's going to be like, holy shit.
Yeah, but I would like to see. I mean, I don't know if Jeremy Borash is going to be thrown right up to the main roster. I think he's going to write for NXT for a little bit. I think he might even be an on-air personality in NXT for a little bit too.
I would not mind that.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm a Jeremy Borash fan, and I'm okay with all of this.
Yeah, anything's better than what's going on in Impact right now compared. Oh my god, dude! You want to know who's in the booth now with Josh Matthews?
Oh, Sanjay Dutt.
Sanjay Dutt, dude. Sanjay Dutt is better than Josh Matthews already.
Actually, Sanjay Dutt was really entertaining. It's like Matthews was revealed to be Matt Seidel's spirit animal.
Yeah, spirit guide, whatever the fuck it was.
God, so fast forwarded through all that.
Yeah, I love Sanjay Dutt. Dude, Matthews has sat here next to me for 3 weeks wondering who the hell it is, and it was him the whole time. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Like, he's making... Dude, Sanjay is freaking killing it, but it's like Matthews just sucks, dude. And I went to...
He's just consistently horrible.
I went to that wrestling show, the Impact, came out here to California, and the first thing in my mind when Seidel came out, because Seidel faced off against Eddie Edwards, defending the X title, is you're a friend of Josh Matthews's. I hate you. like you're trying to give him shit because there's no bad guy in that match. There's no heels, so I'm trying to make Matt Seidel a heel, and everybody's like, okay, whatever. I don't care. It was a good match, but yeah, I don't like hippie Matt Seidel, especially now that you got Josh Matthews with you. Nobody likes Josh Matthews. Except,
I just don't want anything to do with Josh Matthews. He's one of the reasons why I don't want to sit through TNA. He's the main reason.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But, yeah, man. So hopefully, I mean, again, you know what? Okay, let me put this question out to you because I put this out there to one of the wrestling groups I'm a part of on Facebook. Right now, are there any talents in NXT that you think over time have the potential to be a WWE Hall of Famer? If the projection keeps going the way it's going, or you think it could things could change for them, how many people or who would you say could be a potential a legitimate WWE Hall of Famer? And this is a long ways away for some of them, because some of these guys are still in their early 20s. Some of them are nearing the ends of their career, and they're still in NXT.
Well, let's look at the roster as it is right now. And on it, we have Adam Cole.
You could say yes. It just all depends on WWE.
I think it would have to be how Undisputed is booked as a whole.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't know if Adam Cole will get put in on his own, but as part of a group, possibly.
Well, I look at it from the perspective of, is he going to be Dolph Ziggler where he's completely underutilized?
Because he's too good?
Or he's Shawn Michaels, and he reaches that potential. Because everyone was saying the same thing about Dolph Ziggler. He's got the potential to be the next Shawn Michaels. And they just haven't utilized him that way.
Yeah, well, I'm sure his attitude of being like, I don't know, just...
It doesn't, yeah. It probably doesn't help the matters if he thinks he's hot shit and people don't think he is, and it lingers backstage, and there's heat and all that kind of stuff too. But
how is Bobby Fish the tag champ right now, but he's also dealing with a ACL and MCL tear?
Because they're having the Dusty tournament, and they won't have to defend the titles till TakeOver.
Is he gonna be active by then?
I don't know. Maybe they're not defending him at TakeOver. Maybe the finals are at TakeOver. And so they'll wait it out an extra month or so.
Huh.
Interesting. That's an interesting way to play it off. But yeah, they did tapings. I don't know. Maybe they'll announce more. I have no idea. They're back at Full Sail, I think. I'm trying to remember. Were they at Full Sail from this Wednesday? Yeah, I think so.
Yes, they were.
Okay, so we're getting into newer tapings, so we'll see what happens. But
depending on how Almas is pushed, I could definitely see him as a possibility.
Yeah,
especially having the lineage that he already has.
that is true. Yeah, I mean that's again sheer possibility. Aleister Black, I think, can go down as that Undertaker-esque character if they book him right.
Especially now, it seems like they killed off Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah. That match was not nearly as good as the original deletion, whatever, final deletion, ultimate deletion from Impact.
And it still wasn't very good to begin with either.
Yeah, but the other one was better. I love the
Eric Young going in as a courtesy.
I don't think he will, only because I think he's good enough, but he's not been in WWE long enough to make enough of a.
Again, though, there's people in the Hall of Fame that never wrestled in the WWE. Nick Bockwinkel.
That is true.
So now that once Vince goes away, eventually it will happen. I think that would allow for more people from other companies, even current rivals, to be allowed to be recognized and allowed into the Hall of Fame. I really do think that's a possibility.
Yeah, no, I can see that, especially, I mean, within the near future, who knows? WWE may own the rights to NWA TNA footage because they no longer use the TNA initials, and Anthem, as of right now, owns, I would assume they own a majority of the footage that's not owned by the NWA. So WWE could probably buy that footage out from them without having to have the approval of Impact Wrestling and put NWA TNA on the network. And you have some of that.
I honestly think that if TNA goes up for market again, WWE should just
buy them out
and take whatever they can, because there's a lot of talent in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring up the TNA roster for a moment.
Yeah, because, and then going from there, woman-wise, down there right now at the moment, you can't, I think in-ring skill-wise, you got Ember Moon, who's good. Will she be a top dog? Maybe on the main roster, but she's got a long way to go.
The women that are down there right now, the ones that I think that are really going to make an impact if they come up, I think Dakota Kai.
Okay.
I think Bianca Belair. I really think there's nothing but a high end to her. You know what I mean?
I'm still not sold on the hair whip. She hasn't
even used it the last few matches.
I know.
You just look at her wrestle. Okay?
I know.
Just rid of the hair whip. She's just good. She has so much room to grow.
Yeah, no, I'll admit to that. Yeah, I'll cop to that one.
Nikki Cross, my bad. Of course, the iconic duo will definitely have some sort of impact when they do come up.
Yeah, they're going to be cool.
Shayna Baszler, I think, is going to be something special when she really learns how to properly wrestle. Because did you hear her? Oh, no, you didn't. Did you hear her commentary while Ember Moon was wrestling Aaliyah?
Yeah. She's freaking scary.
Oh, damn, she was good, wasn't she?
Dude, it's one of those things, I hate...
I rolled out of the ring. You didn't hit me, beat me. I rolled out of the ring.
Yeah, I hate to admit stuff like that, because I just don't care for her style. When it comes down to it, I hate to admit it, but yeah, dude. She's growing. She's getting better, and
like Bianca Belair feels a bit like a prodigy when it comes to pro wrestling.
Yes, yeah.
Been it for like a minute, but Shayna Baszler feels like a legit star in the making.
Oh my dude, you know what's funny? And my brain I don't know why my brain just went to this stupid thing. Shayna Baszler is the fucking kid from Cobra Kai.
Oh damn.
She's the fucking bully. That's what it feels like right now.
Kick her way into victory.
I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Oh shit.
She's fucking, what's his name, Johnny or whatever it was from Cobra Kai.
Man. Okay. Oh well, some people you look at like Kairi Sane, like that's like a no-brainer. Ember Moon's gonna do well, but I think the people that are gonna really make like real strides when they eventually make it to the top. Shayna Baszler easily, Nikki Cross, and Bianca Belair. Those would be my three choices.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I hate to admit things, considering I just don't like certain characters and certain aspects of characters. But I can see the upside. I can see the potential with them. But again, I don't like Shayna Baszler. Especially right now, especially how WWE. Again, I'm gonna go all CM Punk. Hey, you know this anti-bullying campaign and shit, and then they cut the mic off on me. Because that's all I see with Baszler is that bully character. And then
I'm sorry, but what you do outside the ring and what you do inside the ring should be two different things at this point. I mean, I know I've made jokes about it, comments about it over the years, but it's pro wrestling. We need the bully character.
It is true, I guess, yeah.
I'm sorry, yes. You're doing a no bullying campaign, but fuck you. You need someone who's going to be a bully in the ring because when they get their comeuppance, it feels that much better. The minute that Alexa Bliss gets squashed by Nia Jax, there's gonna be a huge sigh of relief that comes from it.
Yeah.
Knowing that it has happened.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh God. You're asking potential Hall of Famers, right?
Yeah.
What about the Velveteen Dream?
That was one of the names that somebody brought up in the group, and I go, that I can see that happening because he's kind of that old school character in the new school world, and it's so over right now, and he has not even hit a level where he's on the main roster yet.
Oh my God, he's 22.
Dude, he's gonna be a stud, man. He's gonna be freaking modern day Ravishing Rick Rude, dude. Like,
if Ravishing Rick Rude and Goldust had a weird baby,
yeah.
Look, there's nothing but upside to Patrick Clark. I mean, if he's only in his early 20s and he's being guided to matches like that,
yeah.
Okay, there's a level of just. He could reach a Shawn Michaels-esque in-ring talent if he keeps progressing. I don't see WWE letting guys, rest on their laurels anymore. This isn't like, Carlito Cool or, Chris Masters. Guys who are just like, I got pushed to the main event when I debuted. I'm good.
Yeah.
It shows because they're guys that come into the business that have been there for years, and then they come into the WWE and they pick up one or two things. Like, look, everyone liked Kevin Steen. I was not a huge fan of his because I thought that his wrestling was, at some points, just spot fest after spot fest, or him just taking every fucking spot in the world and shaking it off and no selling. I'm just like, I'm tired of this. Oh, hey, WWE taught him how to balance that out just perfectly, and he barely had to tweak anything.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Kevin Owens, for being one of my favorite wrestlers right now.
Yeah, I mean, and going with Velveteen Dream too. I can see them even doing something akin to. I mean, I hate to bring him up again because we talked about how boring he is now. Randy Orton, that Legend Killer type. Well, the Legend Killer gimmick is what I'm getting at.
With how boring he is.
Yeah, well, at one point in time, it was interesting to see Randy Orton actually try to destroy the careers of legends in the business. I think that that's something that over time can be implemented into this arrogance of a character in the Velveteen Dream too, and putting people out to pasture. Someone like one of the inspirations for his character, Goldust.
See, I would say that type of character for someone else. Another person who I see nothing but money in, Lars Sullivan.
That, you know what, dude? That was a rumored name. Again, you brought up a What Culture article earlier. I watched a What Culture video, and one of the names they brought up as a possible partner for Braun Strowman would have been Lars Sullivan.
Well, there are photos of them hanging out in the Performance Center together.
Dude, I saw a video of Lars Sullivan this week. Oh my god. Okay, one-handed 250 pounds. Like, you know, people will do like freaking pick up the weight off the ground, put it over their head, and then drop it, whatever. Lars Sullivan had at least 250 pounds on the bar. Okay, one-handed, from laying down on his back, he stood up all the way up to his feet with one hand holding on to that weight.
Yeah, that dude's scary. That's why I like him.
Blew my fucking mind.
He is a beast, and that's why I honestly see him as a huge just moneymaker for this company. If they could teach him how to really wrestle in the ring and give him some good early feuds, this guy is going to be a monster we look back on for years and go, holy shit. Like, look how we look back on Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Vader.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow. The Big Show. Even George the Animal Steel and, Gorilla Monsoon. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Those are iconic characters that stuck out to us because of their look, their physical presence, and their abilities in the ring. Yes?
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Lars Sullivan, I already feel could be on that level in 5 years' time.
Yeah, it's funny.
Braun Strowman is getting to that level.
Because you mentioned the name as I was literally, in the Skype, I posted a picture of Lars Sullivan, okay? And I was literally going to grab that picture of Gorilla Monsoon.
Like I told you, he looks like the son of Monsoon and fucking George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, as soon as...
The first time I saw him, he looks like a weird mix of Gorilla Monsoon and George the Animal Steel.
Yeah,
He kind of wrestles like that wrestling style of just a beastly character, which Monsoon used to do, remember?
Yeah. He's got plenty of upside. He can be one of the better big men in the business. I mean, he sucks at talking, but you don't really, when you're that big, you don't necessarily need to talk.
I just kind of like the low level. Like, I expect Killian Dane to walk around and yell at you.
Yeah.
Like, hi, how are you? Kind of, losing his shit because that's the way he looks. Like, fucking Lars Sullivan. I keep on calling him Dylan Miley. That's his name. But Lars Sullivan, he reminds me of that serial killer. It's like, oh, well, no one ever really spoke to him because he was just so quiet and kept to himself all the time. We really didn't expect this from him.
Dude,
who knew? He had a collection of severed heads in his basement.
And even his theme music, dude, it sounds like something that would be playing in the background as like a psychopath is chasing after you or something.
Yes.
Dude, yeah.
That's done on purpose, obviously.
Yeah. So they matched it perfectly to him. Yeah, there's a lot of upside to Lars Sullivan.
Easily.
Lars
Sullivan's going to be, a money maker, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do that. I see Killian Dane as a money maker too.
Shit, man, I can't believe that with all the stuff that had happened. Okay, because they put him in the Andre Battle Royal that one year, and he's not been back up on the main roster since.
I think because they're waiting to bring up the whole group, they're going to come up as a whole group.
I hope so.
I don't see them not coming up as a group. I know, you can't really just say we're just going to pick, Killian Dane to debut because Alexander Wolf is awesome, but and Nikki Cross is awesome, but
yeah.
No, it ain't going to work that way. I think they're just waiting for the right moment to bring up the whole group because Sanity should come up as a group.
Well, even if it comes down to it, as much as I really wouldn't want necessarily for this to happen, I can see them bringing them all up, and Eric Young is just the mouthpiece for the tag team of Dane and Wolf, and Nikki Cross being there as the extra body in the women's division. I can see them working together and him being the manager character that goes out there with Nikki Cross and actually tries to interfere in her matches on her behalf. I would like to see Eric Young be there wrestling too and being in the mix for an Intercontinental title and things like that. I have this weird feeling that they're going to use him more of the mouthpiece
than a wrestler.
I mean, Eric Young's kind of been very good as just a character anyway. Just over the years.
Since
I wrestled until he's 60 because he didn't take that many bumps throughout his career.
Except for the bump where he fell and became Super Eric. Or Super Special Eric.
He doesn't suck anymore. You're done. You're done.
Okay.
Did I mention you're done? Because you're done.
Lock up with the referee.
I still can't believe I'm looking at the TNA roster now, and just like the idea of like I would talk about like who should WWE keep if they bought?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to sell me on a lot of these guys because I don't know most of them.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I know Abyss.
Okay, yeah, dude. I'm still pissed that he's not in the E.
Well, he had a chance and he didn't do it.
Yeah, I know.
They gave him a chance a decade ago. I doubt they'd give him a chance now. I mean, he's much slower, much more lumbering, much older, not as over. I mean, I like that James Mitchell came out and cut that promo about Abyss coming back.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance.
It was like way too long-winded. It was just like you could have just been like, "Thank you, Jimmy." All your needling and like the way you cut it.
Yeah.
Would have been so much simpler.
Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to watch it this week yet, but they're supposed to have a Monsters Ball match between Congo Kong and Abyss.
Yeah, I am going to probably watch that after this.
So.
Oh god, Alberto El Patron.
You fuck that guy. I'm sorry. I
still think he get a few good years out of Abyss. I would bring him in anyway, and maybe bring him in as either to work with or against Matt Hardy in some fashion.
Yeah, keep that gimmick alive.
If what's his name, Bray Wyatt, still Bray Wyatt, bring in Abyss.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be a nice secret weapon, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like to a point where he comes back and says, "Hey, you thought you had me pegged for a goner, but I'm back from hell, and here's my monster."
Exactly. It's like I brought something with me.
Yeah.
And I really hope that WWE just buys the music too.
Yeah.
Abyss coming out. That theme, I won't lie, I got goosebumps when I heard that song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That song always gave me goosebumps. I always loved that theme for Abyss.
I had it as my ringtone for the longest time. That actually, it helped me get if you could believe it, having the Abyss ringtone on my phone actually helped me get like an intern type job at one point in time. I kid you not. Because the guy who was interviewing me saw my resume and saw that I had done some stuff with wrestling in the past, and he goes, "Hey, so you like wrestling?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You watch everything, right?" I go, "Oh yeah, everything, WWE, TNA, whatever." And he goes, "You know Abyss?" And I go, "Yeah, I have the ringtone on my phone right now with this theme song I play for him." He goes, "Okay, hang on one second." He pulls out his cell phone and actually calls Chris Park, and like in the middle of the freaking interview, and Chris didn't answer, so Abyss never answered the phone. But he goes, "Hey Chris, I'm doing an interview here with somebody who's a fan of yours. I just wanted to let you know, and hopefully everything's going good with you. All right, man. Talk to you later. Bye."
Oh, that's cool.
They grew up together. The guy I happened to interview with happened to grow up with fucking Abyss. It was so fucking random, and I wound up doing it was only a few little months of an internship to help do some video work and stuff, of doing sports little news things, but yeah, so fucking A. It was like, yeah, I know. I thought I'd told you guys this thing way back when, but maybe.
Oh man, I have not heard this one.
Oh yeah, that was fucking funny. It was hella random.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. So, okay, I know you like Andrew Everett.
Andrew Everett's a good wrestler. He hasn't really been on TV much lately. He's probably average X Division guy right now.
All right, then we can say no to Andrew Everett.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Austin Aries, I'm sure, would move on.
Yeah, I would hope that if WWE had the chance to work with him again, that they would take the chance, because I know he can be an asshole backstage from what I hear, but he's quality enough to wrestler to be on the main stage.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. As a professional wrestler, he's amazing. But if his personality is too much of a dickhead, then fuck him.
Yeah.
If don't care about Bhupinder Singh.
Okay, I don't even know off the top of my head who that is. Probably some guy that they brought in for the Desi squad or whatever, the Desi Hit squad.
And Gursinder Singh.
And again, don't know.
Rohit Raju.
Yeah, that guy I've seen before.
Yeah, he was in the they're part of the Desi Hit squad. But I know Raju was in
the Canadian whatever contest, whatever it was. Yeah, Borders.
No, he's also in the Feast of Fire, I believe.
Yeah.
Lashley, of course.
Yeah, he's gonna be an E in a second. So.
Braxton Sutter.
Just average. And
we're good. Cage.
Brian Cage, yeah, fucking A, man.
I don't think anyone has to say anything about Cage. Yes, we'll hire Cage.
Yeah, they should hire Cage, but I don't honestly, I don't think he'd pass a piss test.
I don't care. It's pro wrestling.
I know, I don't either. But if WWE has their wellness thing, they probably won't hire. He was there before, and he got fired, and let go because supposedly that.
And in the end, for me, as a pro wrestling fan, I don't give a fuck.
It actually helped his career to not be in WWE right now because of all the stuff.
It absolutely did. But now that you got a name after behind you,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care. It's pro wrestling. It's not a real athletic sport.
Officially.
So if you're using, muscle enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
Have a better physique. That shit don't bug me.
If that was the case, then Sly Stallone can't make any more movies till the end of time.
Exactly. Caleb Connolly?
Caleb Connolly is kind of a lackey to Trevor Lee, so.
I know, but he's unnecessary.
No.
What the fuck is a Chandler Park?
Chandler Park is supposed to be the cousin of Abyss Joseph Park. Yeah, it's stupid. It was only like a one-time gimmick.
Alright, I'm going to say this then. I'm going to say them as a group because you have to take them as a pair. Dave and Jake Christ.
Oh, fuck yes, dude.
The former Irish Airborne, who I was a fan of back in 2006 and 7. Fuck you, ROH, for not pushing them.
Yeah, OVE is sick. Those guys, when they first came in and I heard their last name was Chris, I was like, wait, I know that last name.
Dude, I literally was watching TNA one day. I just put it on randomly. I'm just like, let me take a look. And Dave and Jake Chris. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, Ohio versus everything.
I looked at them like, I don't recognize them. What happened? They look like they're blended with some emo kids.
Yeah, one of them, I don't know which one it is, that comes out wearing like the fucking mask from The Purge and shit. Yeah.
Like, holy shit, what the fuck happened to them, man?
Yeah, I think they could be used on.
I would love to see the Chris brothers, because again, I am still 10 years later. I still talk about the Irish Airborne.
Yeah,
okay?
I can see that.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I can see them being in the E. It's a different flavor. It's more of like an old school Hardy feel, I guess.
I mean, the randomness. I think if you're gonna do that, you got to bring them in with Sami Callihan and have them in a trio.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Them as OVE right now, they're killing it right now. Actually, the whole Eddie Edwards Sami Callihan feud is.
Yeah, I mean that's just one of those beautiful mistakes that happen in pro wrestling. Although, as often as I don't like, what's his name, Jim Cornette overall.
Yeah.
The dude was fucking right about the setup and that shit. It's just like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, it was. And Eddie this past week, dude, he looked like he was doing okay. He wrestled. He was fine. It didn't look like there was really any leftover scarring or damage to his face. He got
fucking lucky.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I went. Yeah.
Took a baseball bat to the face and walked away from it. There are people that haven't done that.
Yeah, no, I actually went up to him because my buddy was taking a picture with Allie, and Eddie was right next door, and I go, dude, you doing okay? And he goes, oh yeah, no, dude, I lucked the fuck out.
Seriously, there's no other way about it.
Yeah.
Just like, I I don't know how you still have an eyeball.
Yeah.
You should be wrestling in a patch right now, man.
Yeah.
you have a hell of a gimmick and a hell of a story to tell your grandkids.
Yeah.
But fuck, dude. You walked away damn lucky.
Yeah, that's for sure.
The Desi Hit Squad?
I haven't barely even seen I've only hear about them, so I have whatever.
Okay. Desmond Xavier.
He's got a lot of potential. They haven't been showcasing him much in the last month, but I think that he would be
cruiserweight.
Yeah, he would be cruiserweight, yeah.
Okay. So I'd be fine with that. Same thing with DJZ.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't been on TV in God knows how long either, too.
I know, that's disappointing. It's like some of these guys, I'm like, wait, I haven't heard from them in a while. Why are they still on this list? Like, I don't know. EC3?
Yeah, well, he's
I wonder if E will hire him.
Yeah, exactly.
Eddie Edwards. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck you. This is your fault, Davey Richards.
Yeah. Well, Davey Richards, friggin', isn't he like, he became an EMT or something, I heard.
It was EMT.
Or maybe he went for a firefighter or something. I know, that's usually the step. You go EMT and then you become a firefighter. I don't know, but I knew he was doing something.
He was an EMT.
Okay.
That's the thing. He was one. That was his regular gig.
Maybe
he could have been in the E, though.
Maybe he's becoming a doctor.
He could have been in the E. But when he was told to end the match, he didn't end the match, and he fucked Eddie Edwards.
Oh, jeez.
Seriously, they had that match on FCW.
I don't
remember. As the Wolves, I believe.
I don't remember. Shit.
They had a match. It was a tryout match that they televised, and Davey Richards was dropped on his head at some point to end the match, but Davey didn't end the match. So because of that, it cost Eddie Edwards a career in the E.
That sucks.
Man. Oh, wait. God, this guy's an easy yes. Eli Drake.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We were talking again. He cut a great promo, dude. It was hella funny. Yeah, he comes out and he goes, "Hey, does anybody got a cold beer for Eli Drake?" And some dude raises up his glasses. Here. He goes, "No, dummy, I don't drink beer. I only drink water." he literally turns totally into that. And dude, he's freaking a great. He's on the good side in the ring, good to great side. Promo wise, he is one of the better guys that they have on the mic in Impact. Yeah, I think in the E he'd be perfect. He'd be fine. He'd be that asshole heel.
Yeah. I think he'd be great in the E. I'd be such a huge fan for him. Follow up Bob.
Probably not. Only he's funny as hell.
I will agree. I watched his match against Sami Callihan. It was just entertaining. It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining. He's entertaining, but I don't see him being in the E.
No, it's not in this day and age.
I'm going to skip Gama Singh because he's part of the Desi Hit Squad. Garza Jr.
Entertaining as hell. I think he can do well in 205. Will WWE use him? I don't think so.
All right, here's another one. Grado.
God, I want to say yes with so much gusto, but probably not.
Come on, let's be honest. Yeah, I can tell you this one right now. This will never happen. Homicide.
Yeah, no way.
Just because of his name.
Yeah.
Johnny Impact.
I think they're going to eventually give him a second chance.
If they don't bring Taya Valkyrie with him, then what's the point?
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's all I'm going to say. If you bring John Hennigan back, which I am surprised that they haven't in the last 8 years of tried.
Yeah.
Feels like they should have at some point recently done so. If they don't do so with Taya Valkyrie, it's just a moot point at that. It's moot at that point.
Yeah, she is good live too. She's
just good everything.
Yeah.
I don't see Congo Kong making it.
Unfortunately, no. He's a good guy, but
Kevin Matthews making it.
KM's got a good look that I think the WWE would like.
Yeah, but if you go just by look, there's a lot of other guys on this list you can pick instead.
Yeah, that is true. I don't like his gimmick. I don't like the whole.
I'll say this right now. If you had a flip coin between KM and Moose. There you go.
Yeah, no doubt. Not even hesitating. Moose is better.
And I'm with you on that one. No shit. Look, I saw Kevin Matthews live. I was one of the guys that was sitting there calling him
Biff. Yeah.
Okay? I was there for that shit. I remember Fallah Bob being the happy sumo guy that we were talking about. When he was coming out with all fucking people, Ox Baker.
Oh, God. That's an odd combo.
It was hilarious. Baker's coming around 19 feet tall, looming over everyone with a whip in his hand. And, Fallah Bob is just walking around like, oh, the fat guy. I'm the fat guy. Like, shit-eating grin on his face. Just like, oh, hey, he's the happy sumo.
Yeah, that's why I like when Fallah Bob comes out, there's always one kid in the front row that has a sign that says fat kids rule the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he always tries to acknowledge that sign.
So I'm going to say LAX is a no.
Personally, I've never really been fond of the LAX gimmick. I just
don't even know who these Santana or Ortiz guys are.
Yeah, they're
Homicide and Hernandez from 06.
Yeah.
Like maybe if they gave Homicide a name change,
Yeah.
it would be different. But yeah.
Yeah, the Santana and Ortiz are not. Yeah, I don't think they're quality enough. As much as I've just never really been overly fond of the LAX gimmick. I don't like the whole basically trying to start a race war that Conan does on a regular basis. So
it only works if you have multiple races to fuck with. That shit worked back in 1998 because you had
exactly
the biker gang, you had the Boricuas, you had fucking the Nation of Domination.
Exactly.
Yeah, it worked a little better back then.
Yeah, with this one, Conan.
When you had a group with the fucking the Blues Brothers and fucking Primetime Brian Lee in it.
Yeah, it's
fucking Crush.
Yeah.
My God, that's a lot of talent in one group, and people probably didn't even recognize that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
You realize we were just talking about, God, what the hell did the Blues Brothers also go by?
You're talking about what?
The twins, Skull and 8 Ball.
Skull and 8 Ball. Yeah, that's the oh my God. Yeah, they were Jacob and Eli Blue.
They also were part of the company for TNA for God knows how long.
Yeah, it's oh my God, what the fuck are their names? I can see their faces.
Google that one.
Yeah, I can see their fucking faces too, and it's
I know who they are by face. That's why I recognize the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
With them and Dutch Mantle, but shit, man, you're talking about Crush. You're talking about Primetime Brian Lee's chains. These two guys at Skull and 8 Ball. Holy fuck, that is talent. God, I forgot about how talented that group was.
oh, Ron and Don Harris. There it is.
There you go. Who else would they go by though?
Hang on one second. Let's see. Disciples of Apocalypse. They were. Let's see.
That was part of the Crush group.
Yeah. So early career, Ron and Don Harris. Let's see. They went by the Blue Brothers, the Bruise Brothers, Creative Control, Disciples of Apocalypse.
Creative Control. God, weren't they? Oh man.
Yeah, Disciples of Apocalypse.
That was in WCW, wasn't it?
I guess. Yeah. Maybe.
That was part of Stacy Keibler's thing when she was working for the television company.
Oh, maybe that was it. Let's see. We got so Disciples of Apocalypse, Disciples of Destruction, the Grimm Twins, the Harris Boys, Harris Brothers, Harris Twins.
I remember them as the Harris Boys mainly, I think.
Yeah, because they were in Smoky Mountain, ECW, WWF, WCW, TNA.
They got proud. Yeah, they didn't really stay places long until TNA came around, and then they kind of invested with them and became a security.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really wrestle.
Yeah, they were. Ron and Don Harris were there on the first episode of Impact, the first pay-per-view. Remember, they were the two guys who fixed the fucking ring when fucking Cheeks fucking broke it.
So yeah, Laredo Kid.
Nah.
Got enough gas luchadors.
No.
Matt Sydal, I don't think we're ever going to take a chance on it yet.
No, because of the marijuana. Yeah.
Yeah. We already talked about Moose. We already talked about Ortiz. We already talked about OVE.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petey Williams ain't getting a chance.
As much as I would like him to get a chance, no, probably not.
Okay, we can skip Rohit Raju. We already said that. Sami Callihan, Santana, Sanjay Dutt's at the end of his career, so we can pass on him. Yeah, we're never going to see Suicide. I don't think anyone cares about Taiji Ishimori that much.
Ishimori is actually a really good wrestler.
I still don't think anyone's going to care.
Could he be a good fit for 205? Absolutely. Will he do anything more than that? Probably not. I mean, he's better off going back to Japan and becoming a stud over there.
Probably. I'm sure Pro Wrestling Noah will have room for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trevor Lee. I think the Lees does need their own Captain Caveman.
Honest to God, I've heard things about him being just very, very unpleasant to be around. Not attitude.
We'll obviously see if that works or not, because look what happened to Leo Rush.
Yeah, well, from not just attitude, but from what I've heard is odor as well, because he is one hairy and dirty son of a gun from his looks.
So he's pulling a Leon White.
But oh my god, dude! In the ring, he's fucking untouchable, dude. He is such a good wrestler.
I agree. Tyrus. I mean, I would love to see Tyrus come back for a short run with EC3, but I don't think they'd make a career out of it.
No, and considering the fact that they won't book him, other than if they're not going to give him the chance to be just the big menacing guy, then no point.
Well, hopefully he would come back as that and be like, hey, didn't you used to dance? And he just picks people up and throws them around after they ask that.
That would be fun.
Alicia Edwards?
Yeah, Eddie Edwards' wife is wrestling now. She's whatever.
Okay.
Alicia, yeah.
I'm seeing 4 people on here that I would really recognize and go with. That would be Laurel Van Ness, Rosemary Sienna, and Taya Valkyrie.
Which is funny because Laurel Van Ness was part of Tough Enough and was let go as part of that show, and I think that has been for the best for her.
Yeah, but a lot of people were part of Tough Enough and let go over the years.
Yeah. Well, this one, yeah, that one she was kind of brought in as an afterthought too, which is funny. She filled in when somebody dropped off, and she's come into her own, very much so. I like her psychopath, like whatever, like jaded celebrity gimmick, whatever it is. I mean, it's hard to explain, I guess. After she got,
I guess Allie as well, because I know she has a past in the Indies.
Allie, okay, I was talking with my friends about this too when we were watching the show, because Allie wrestled against Taya. Taya basically beat the shit out of her for 10 minutes, and then Allie wound up getting the roll up and retaining the belt.
So Ricky the Dragon Steamboat against Randy Savage.
Yeah, well, it's basically because over the course of the last 3 years that she's been, I think it's been almost 3 years that she's been with Impact. For the first year and a half, she was Maria Kanellis' lackey. She wasn't in the ring.
I know.
And so it was really weird to not see her in the ring. And now that she's in the ring, she's playing up the gimmick that she's still learning to be a wrestler, and every match that she has is her learning and getting better. So it's for when you go and you see her in these matches, it's underwhelming. I mean,
so we can pass on her.
Yeah, she's a fucking sweetheart, dude. She was so nice when meeting her the other day. But yeah,
what about Kira Hogan?
I've only seen a couple matches of her. I no big deal to me.
All right, and then the last one on this list that I'm actually going to mention, Diamante.
Oh, dude, she's basically been gone. She hasn't been on TV in God knows how long as part of LAX. Yeah, so no.
Okay then, don't bother me. I mean, I'm just going with what the list on the official Impact Wrestling website is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Rosemary's instant. Oh, Jesus, Rosemary. Sorry, I'm still remembering that pre-match. Just the way she looked before she wrestled Taya a couple weeks ago, and just, damn, that's a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
Even with all that shit in her face, that's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, no.
You know you're a beautiful woman, and you make all that shit look good.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's Impact has a lot of talent, that's for damn sure. Will WWE use them? that's yet to be seen if that were to ever happen.
It's only like, if you really see about it, there's only a real handful of people that should be really picked up and utilized in some fashion. It's very small. Like Abyss, I would use more for like special attractions.
Yeah.
Brian Cage, definitely. Bobby Lashley should be used for special attractions too. Sort of like, Brock Lesnar fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you like the first person I'm seeing on this list that I would put in full-time work is David J. Chris.
Probably. Yeah, him or Eddie Edwards.
After that, maybe Desmond Xavier after some time in NXT.
Yeah, they would definitely put him there first, but I think he can.
Same thing with EC3, but EC3 is already in the company, so it don't fucking matter. He's already there. Don't care. A guy who I can see going to the main roster and actually making an impact, Eddie Edwards and Eli Drake.
Yeah.
Like, those are the two that I definitely see who just go straight to, that and, of course, Johnny Impact.
Which I find...
Hector Garza Jr., as much as Hector Garza was a well-known name, I mean, it's not a big deal for me.
Yeah.
Moose, straight to NXT.
Yeah, Moose has got one of those guys who's got a lot of potential. He could be a force on WWE's main roster if it got to that point. But I can see them doing exactly what they need to do, just having him mow through people on NXT until he gets beaten by somebody who's more technically sound than him, and he's got to learn how to focus his stuff and not just he can't just use brute strength anymore.
So I'm counting right now, of who the guys who I choose. I'm only counting 9 up until Sami Callihan, so I'm not counting EC3.
Okay.
Because he's already on the company. And then Trevor Lee, so 10 males and 4 females. So if they put out the company, I would see 14 people.
That seems about logical.
I think 14 people is not hard to find places for. Okay, like I said, Abyss, special attraction, or, lackey for the
Bray Wyatt or something.
Bray Wyatt, or even fucking put him in Sanity.
Oh, dude, that would be fun.
Imagine just Eric Young riding out on Abyss every week.
Oh my god, that's a great
Master Blaster right there.
Oh my god, that's a great visual.
Exactly. You can't tell me that wouldn't be entertaining as fuck.
Oh my god.
Right?
I'm not gonna get that image.
Being a special attraction, Cage could go to the main roster probably and not have a problem. OVE, goes NXT.
Yeah. And then
goes right after Undisputed.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then them, Undisputed, Insanity just go for some faction warfare.
Yeah.
Eli Drake to the main roster, I would put him on SmackDown. I'd put Eddie Edwards on Raw.
Okay.
From there, let's see. Moose goes NXT.
Yeah.
Gets his shit together. And Trevor Lee goes NXT.
I think Trevor Lee could go straight to 205. I think he could go straight to 205 right now.
Is he really 205? He's a bit chunky in the waist area.
I think he's still a cruiserweight. I want to say he's still a cruiserweight, but maybe...
Well, then if he is still officially a cruiserweight size, then yes, send him to that. Oh, you know what? I will say Desmond Xavier as well, so maybe 15 guys total. Put him into the NXT until maybe have him and Ricochet go back and forth. Because don't they both use the 630?
They're due. I don't know if he does. Does he do the 630? He might do that, or he does the Mustafa Ali, the inward 450.
All right, so we'd have to give him a new finisher.
Yeah, they'll figure it out, but yeah.
Well, I know who's not using the Red Arrow anymore.
That is true.
Okay, Laura Van Ness and Sienna, I can see going to...
They'd go through NXT, more than likely.
Yeah, Rosemary and Taya, I can see going to the main roster.
Yeah.
And then that means if Taya goes to the main roster...
Then Mundo would, yeah.
Johnny... What would you call him then?
They'd bring him back as Morrison. I think they'd bring him back as Morrison.
John Hennigan, Johnny Morrison, Johnny Nitro. Honestly, I'd bring him back as Johnny Nitro.
Yeah, maybe.
Or no, send him to Johnny SmackDown.
Oh, God. Johnny Impact was like, okay, whatever.
I'd keep him as Johnny Impact, actually. It's a stupid name, but it would be like, hey, guess who's going to make an impact? Johnny Impact. I'm back!
Yeah.
Fuck you, I know how bad that sounds.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's always potential. I mean, at least it's not like, 47 guys be like, I want to see them do this. No, I think only 15 people could really make the cut.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now, that'd be a different story if we're, like, buying out Lucha Underground and stuff, too.
Even then, I have to seriously question. I don't want to look at Lucha Underground's roster because it might start spoiling season 4.
Yeah, no, exactly. I totally am down for that, so. All right. On that note, I think let's stick a fork in this episode.
Yeah, that works for me.
Cool. Alrighty, so hit the like and subscribe on the YouTube, Gorilla Blood Radio on Instagram, Scott and the X on Instagram, DCreate247 on Instagram. Yeah, that's about gonna do it for us then. So, anything else you want to add, Scott, real quick? I guess not.
Wish us luck.
Yeah, so let's see how it happens. We'll see if half of this episode doesn't actually make it to the episode.
Wait, there's the episode before this? What happened?
I don't know. So, we'll see what happens. If you're hearing this and you have no clue what we're talking about, something's missing at the beginning. So, alright then. For Scott, I'm Daniel. Thank you for listening to Gorilla Blood Radio. Nighty night.